Cleaner.com. And how's it going? Hope you had a killer 4th. I hope you have all your fingers still in your hand. That would really be bad if it wasn't. If you're here, any of the platforms we have, of course, TikTok, and we have YouTube and Instagram and everything else. If you're here, just say hello. Just give it a thumbs up. Do any of those things, and of course, subscribe and do all that. But anyway, if you guys are first time here, we're talking window cleaning stuff, more on the business side of it, and everything I can possibly do to help you guys out. So if you have questions, please do let me know. That would be absolutely awesome. By the way, Malaysia window cleaner is here, and Fane window cleaning is here. So if you guys are here and saying hello, yeah, definitely. Also, if you didn't know, WCR, of course, if you purchase with us before, you get the red stickers, which I have tons of. But we're also doing the sticker giveaway. I don't know if you would call it that. But anyway, we have the custom stickers that you can win some stuff with. Super cool. Also on the Zero site, if you didn't know, we also have the Zero Benchmade knife that we can't sell because it's a knife. And knives are scary apparently. But if you order over $5,000, you get a free knife. So super rad. What up, Mike? Mike just jumped in and said, what a do, Jersey. How's it going on YouTube? Thank you for saying hello. Appreciate it. Seaside Window on Instagram said, hello from Maryland. So, hello. Hopefully you guys are not floating away because the rain's been crazy. So, we just go right from rain to heat. See how that goes this year. Also, real quick, I wanted to jump off. If you guys see any of these stickers, everybody asks about these, but these are the window cleaning stickers that are like everywhere. If you see these, this is the American Window Cleaner magazine. It's awcmag.com. Sticker packs are available also. So you want to go like load up stickers, put them on all your stuff. They're all window cleaning stickers that, you know, that's backwards. But anyway, you get it. Go and get a sticker pack because they're absolutely awesome. So, by the way, on any of the platforms you guys are, if you're here, say hello. Again, subscribe, follow, all of that stuff. But also, if you guys got questions, let me know. I'm going to jump right into it from Tyler. He said, how can I get better at managing my time as the business grows? And that is really, I think, the toughest thing. If you guys are still on the truck, the really hard part is as soon as you get off the truck, you're kind of lost. You're kind of like, okay, well, what do I do? Like, what happens from here? I don't know what's going on with the camera, but what happens, right? A big piece to that is time management. Time management is so hard. Time management is really, you don't know where to start, so then nothing gets started, and then nothing gets completed because it wasn't started, right? So a lot of the times, what you're trying to do is just find out your purpose, right? You're trying to find out what's going on. You're just trying to find out what makes sense and what you can do. This is where the structure of the day comes. Okay, the structures of the day is the hardest part because we don't know what to do and what needs to be done. Okay, but you have to figure out what needs to be done in your area and actually do that, because once you're out of the field, your entire job is to make sure that those guys that are out in the field have work. Absolutely the hardest part. If you don't do that, then you kind of get done with the day and you're like, I don't know what the heck I did, right? So structure those days. Here's the thing. I always tell people, if you have a dentist appointment at 3, that's what you do. You go to the dentist at 3, and if there's a phone call, if there's anything, you don't go and do that because you have a dentist appointment at 3, right? You could do that with everything else. In business, for some reason, there's this like weird like thing where people don't want to schedule stuff because I'm a business owner, I live by the seat of my pants, and then it doesn't happen. But if you schedule every single block, it'll keep you on track if you get off track, but also it'll get stuff done because you go, hey, I can't do it between 1 and 2 because that's when I'm going to be doing, you know, route sales, right? A lot of things you can do, kind of be more specific. So definitely try that. Lakes Area Windows, by the way, what's up? Coolest logo ever. By the way, he's on Instagram. Said, how can I get customers when my ads don't work in my area? That's actually kind of funny because somebody did say that the ads don't work in their area. And one of the things that makes people the maddest when I say this is that it's not necessarily ads don't work, it's that your ads don't work. And if your ads suck, you have to look really like cleanly at that and understand that it doesn't mean you're a bad anything. It just means that your personal ads aren't working. So you have to, make sure that your ads are good. Split test ads every single day, every 2 days. You should be doing something with those ads. So appreciate that, by the way. He is a podcast listener also. So he knows my frustration on that part. So, but anyway, if you guys got questions, again, ask away. I got another one here kind of queued up. It's, do I need a separate phone line for my business, or is a cell enough? From Chris. I think it should be dedicated. And the reason I think it's dedicated is because maybe it is a part-time job for you. I don't know. And I don't want to say that it's not a part-time job, but we don't want to run it like a part-time job. We want to be the person, the company to go to, the expert, the everything. Having a dedicated phone, not just another cell phone, but just a dedicated phone line. I can have an office manager do that. I can have somebody do that when I'm out of town. I can do all that. If it comes to my cell, then I am always answering it as business and not necessarily knowing if it's business or pleasure or friends or whatever. So, yeah, I would absolutely have a separate phone line for your business. I just think it's worth it, right? I do. If you're here and you think differently, please do let me know. But it's definitely worth having a separation so that you can turn it off if you need it, but also be able to get it answered more because more people are on it. One of the nice things with VoIP lines is that a number can go and get ported to a bunch of places. So if you have an office admin, if you have an office manager, if you have operations officer out in the field, or you can get it set up so that all of them ring, first person to answer gets it, right? If somebody's busier on the phone, it goes and everybody else can answer, and then calls get answered. And I'll tell you, if you want to know, like, what's the one secret to the one thing that I would absolutely recommend if you want to change your business is answer every call. Figure out how to do that. Like, it's very hard, and maybe you're out in the field still. If you're still out in the field, it's really hard to kind of do that. But answer every call, because most people aren't just leaving you a message. They're just calling somebody else. Or it's out of their brain, they're doing something, and then you lose it. If you lose that, it's really hard to kind of get back into it. So answer every call if you can. It will make such a big difference in your business if you can. It's not easy, though, because, I mean, obviously, there's other stuff going on, and if you have a giant staff, then it makes it easy, right? Because you're just like picking and having other people cover it. But if you don't, how do you answer every call? I don't like answering services that much. I was kind of more into them for a while. Thought it was a great idea, and then I just here's the thing. In an answering service, yes, every call gets answered, but every call is basically leaving a message. And that just kind of, I don't know. I don't think you're really capturing it. It's better than nothing, but it's just not capturing it as a kind of, let's make some money and capture the job. So, right. Anyway, Jerry Butler on YouTube. What's up? What up, Big Dog? Thanks for our supplies. Heck yeah. Shameless plug, which I haven't talked about, is I'm a rep for windowcleaner.com. Again, you guys didn't know that. Maybe you didn't. But yeah, we're pretty awesome. At least we try. By the way, I'm going to be posting a picture later today of the orders that we came into on Monday. That'll be on my Facebook page. If you're not following, follow it. It's pretty shocking for those days, because we had off on Friday, right? It's the 4th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday was absolutely insane. So it's great. I'll take it. I'll always take it, but a bit much. Anyway, if you guys need any help with anything, please do reach out. Let me know. I'll be on chat all day, well, until 5 at least today. And of course, you got my number on the screen on YouTube. For Instagram or for TikTok, it's 862-312-2026. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, please. It'd be absolutely awesome. And yeah, we kind of can go from there. Again, I wanna be able to help you out, right? Seaside Window, what do you think about Jill's office for answering those calls? Yeah, I do know people that use Jill's office, and if you're not answering calls and there's no other choice, Jill's office is good because they are actually answering with a person. You and I know that it's an answering service, and a lot of other people don't. You know, if you're calling and you're like, hey, I just want to like schedule, they can do some of that stuff. If they say, hey, I want to like, you know, get an estimate, they're not necessarily doing that. So leaving a message with them is better than not getting the call answered. But I personally, if you can do anything in your power to make that work, stick to getting it done and answered yourself. If you've got an office person, you know, have them do the answering, kind of port it all to stuff. So yeah, Google Voice works for business. Vonage is another one. There's a few of them that work relatively well. So just try them. Everything's got demos too. Like I always talk about Jobber because I kind of like started working with them. I've done 3 demos with them, and their newest like version is like mind blowing. I have links and stuff and all the other comments on my link trees and blah blah blah. So if you need it, let me know. But it's like 20% off. Jobber's one of those where I always recommend to do demos with a bunch of different companies because all of the CRMs that are out there all do some different stuff. Same thing with the phones is that if you can do something, especially if you own the number, right? You own the actual phone number, you can have it ported or go through any of the companies or services that you want, which is great. You don't lose that like a cell phone's tethered to that cell or a SIM card. You got to take the SIM card. With an actual VoIP number, it's voice over internet protocol, then it's yours. You can put it through anything. In fact, if you call my cell phone, the 862 number, it actually goes through Vonage. We run Vonage. So if I need to set it up, it's in the office, it's text messaging, it's voicemails, it's everything. So kind of cool to do. So yeah, I mean, in all of those, kind of the phone number is the most important part, right? Because you don't want to have 5 phone numbers because then how are people calling? What I'd rather do is have one number that sends it to 5 different people. It will absolutely get answered if it's getting sent to different people, but by getting it sent to different people, it's the same number. The same number, right? If you do in the same number, then it's always yours. So tracking numbers are one of the things, if you're from phone book days, there's more of that, but people put this tracking number so they could say, well, now people are saving that tracking number. And then as soon as you don't have the tracking number anymore, they don't have your phone number. So yeah, stick with one number. Make it super easy. Easy. Anyway, I got to go. I'll be on live chat here in just a couple minutes. So again, you guys have any questions? Listen, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you following, subscribing, doing all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll be back again hopefully tomorrow. So until then.